We're here at Flying Heart Brewery, Bossier City, Louisiana, the East Bank District. Per usual, we got some new faces at the table, so I'll let everybody go around and introduce themselves. If it's your first time tuning in, go ahead, Richie.
My name is Richard Rogers. I am the CEO and the O-line D-line coach.
You?
Carrie Cash, I'm with Digital Gym. We're a corporate sponsor.
All right, good, bro.
Junior Harris from Alabama. Play online at D-line.
Davion, offensive tackle.
Mike Blair, coach, quarterback coach.
Chris Ackerman. I play running back and I'm from here.
Josh Malone, I'm with Fairway Carts, a corporate sponsor.
Okay, cool. So we'll kind of start with sponsorship. So tell me, at what capacity y'all working with the Rougarou, and like how did that relationship begin?
So our owner, John Dare, actually ran into Richie and Keith Russ and kind of got to talking and trying to sell some advertisements, and then we ended up partnering with them at the fair and continued to become a corporate sponsor and do all of their marketing, and we have indoor billboards that we'll put around Hirsch Coliseum and all of that.
Well, cool. All right, man, tell me a little bit about you, bro. You're from Alabama, so...
I went to school at Southern Mississippi.
Yeah.
I graduated 2017. And I look forward to seeing what we do this year.
All right. And then what about you, man?
I saw where Rougarou was having a team come to Shreveport and then reached out to Richie. Was interested in seeing what I could do to work with the team as a sponsor because I love football. I've got two boys that both play football, young, and they're excited. We're excited to see what the team can do, and I hope it works out big for the city of Shreveport.
Then, yeah, tell me a little bit about your background, man.
So I've been playing for as long as probably 5 years old. Been playing Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas, of course here with my family being military. Met Coach Blair probably 5 years ago. Started playing underneath him. Been playing underneath him since. Tried out for multiple teams, CFL, NFL teams, and heard about the Rougarou, went out there, tried out for them, and just blessed with the opportunity to be here.
Sweet. So, Coach, who we got in town? We got anybody new? I gotta ask you every week, bro.
Just Jerry, he just came in. He literally got here yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, got here yesterday. But besides that, they're just trickle in slowly. I think the quarterback should be here this weekend. So we'll have a quarterback here this weekend. So yes, Coach Blair will have something to do.
Yeah, Mike. Like I don't have anything to ask you.
That's good.
Mike, please the fifth, man. Please the fifth. So Jerry, I want to kind of ask at least y'all too, but I'll start with Jerry. Some of the same questions that I've asked the players these past couple of weeks. So let's start off with like, what's your why? Like, why the game of football? Why are you still playing the game of football? Like, what are your goals? All that kind of stuff.
The reason why I'm still playing football, I don't know, I just can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Even when I try to get away from it, I can't. It's just something that God gives me, and I just keep going every time He opens the door for me.
Yeah.
And my goals this year is just to see if we can bring a championship to Shreveport.
Yeah. It'd be pretty convenient since the championship game's going to be in Shreveport. That'd be what's up. Did you know that?
It's going to be in Shreveport?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I knew that. I think it was last week when y'all told me that. That surprised me, bro. I was like, okay. That'd be perfect. Inaugural season and everything. But and another question that I asked a lot of the players too, you know, as far as your playing career to this point, what's the most, how do I put this? What's the most difficult thing that you faced, and how did you overcome it?
I would say probably trying to figure out what's after football.
Right.
That's been like the hardest thing to figure out for me. I'm still in that transition right now, but like I said, I just keep coming back to football, so I don't know what it is. So that's been the hardest transition right now.
Well, bro, bust heads till you can't bust heads, bro.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, man.
The thing about Jerry is like, dude, on the field, he moves like a snail. But for a big guy on the field, he's probably one of the fastest guys on the field.
Yeah.
Both our big guys like are agile. Like You think you can do a back? This guy can do a backflip right here.
I know about dude.
Straight to standing, not off anything, off shit. Standing on the turf, can do a backflip.
I mean, Doobie like held my 210-pound homeboy with like one hand when first time we met y'all. Yeah, I'm not. I already know.
Well, the first time they told me he could do a backflip, I was like, I put $100 that he can't do a backflip. It cost me $100.
I believe it. Man, so kind of the same thing with you. I want to talk about the same thing. So tell me a little bit about like your background playing. You already talked about trying out CFL teams and all that. But I mean, what's your why? And then also like, what was your most difficult moment in your playing career, and how did you overcome it?
Yes, sir. So, like I said, my family was military, so we moved around a lot. Weren't in a place more than maybe a year before we were moving again. And football always kind of brought that piece that like home was everywhere I played football. You know, just meshing in with the different teams and meeting those people who had the same mentality as me. It was a comfort thing. So even going into my adult life, I still chase that comfort of being part of a team and being with like-minded guys, like-minded players who are always trying to achieve their best, man. And that second part, what was the second part of the question?
Well, I mean, you're kind of speaking to the adversity, but I mean, more so what I'm talking about, the first part of it really was, you know, why do you love the game?
I love the game, just being able to crash goals, man. Going out and using that as an outlet. I mean, I work out, but there's nothing like padding up with a bunch of guys who are trying to go with the same with the same mentality, the same win mentality. Being able to come out there and just perform our best. I love that. Winning's everything, man.
Yeah, we talked about that, and I'm beating a dead horse with these three guys, but I mean, we talked about that in other episodes where, I mean, you really have that mob mentality. It's a special team has that mob mentality. And I really think it's interesting because most guys tell me kind of the same thing that a fighter would tell me. It's like why they love the sport is like so they can beat the hell out of people and not get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But what's even cooler to me about football is that you got, well, in y'all's case, it's going to end up being 26 guys. 25 guys that all have that same mindset. So, yeah, man.
I'm ready, man. That's why I love about like my old-line. I rather like my old-line come from like a broken home, have like a bad background, had to struggle because they're gonna freaking they want to kill somebody. If you're as an old lineman, you had something happen to you your whole life. You don't know how to fight and stuff like that. Look at some of your best old linemen in the NFL. Look at their backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look at Bobby Boucher. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you gotta find the anger within. I feel like that's kind of the key to it.
Yeah, your quarterbacks, you want them to be all pampered and stuff like that. Just use their head. You want your linemen to be able to kill people.
Mike, were you like that? Were you like real zen?
No, I was actually real wild. All right.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably a short-lived career. Once quarterback gets hurt, it's like, what do? We move on or hope he gets better? If it doesn't get better, then yeah, obviously you got to move on.
Yeah. You got some football experience, don't you? You played some football?
Played a little bit through high school and junior high. Yeah, a little bit through junior high and high school. I don't think you would guess it by my size, but I was an offensive line and defensive end. You know, certain schools and coaches don't know the best, but hey, you know, I did okay.
No, I see it. Like when we were in Wyoming, we went to a state game. It was the state semifinals. I think their biggest offensive lineman was like 165 pounds. They were in the state semifinals.
Yeah, not a little bit bigger. I was about 180. So.
Yeah, it ends up, I mean, we were talking about that the other day too, the levels to it, man. It's like high school level, you got 2 or 3 guys that might go to the next level.
Our whole line went to all had D1 scholarship. Our smallest lineman was 330 pounds. It was our smallest.
You talking about high school?
Our smallest offensive lineman was.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Allen, Texas. Oh. You know where Kyler Murray went? We're state champions of Bill.
You're in the largest metropolitan area in the South. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, man, tell me about, I mean, in terms of, are we sold out season tickets at this point?
We're still selling season tickets and stuff, but we're really focusing now on game tickets and stuff like that. So we're hoping to sell out eventually.
So sell out at 7,500, you said? Like on the dot?
On the dot, 7,500. Actually, 7,500 are the seats, so that's just the big seats. So if we sell out, we'll have probably a little over 8,000.
Okay.
That's with the box suites, the box suite holders and stuff.
So the way the Coliseum is set up, do y'all have to make any modifications in order to get that head count in there?
We have to move some banners and stuff like that. Besides that, there's not really any modifications and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. But I mean, that's really one of those things. It's arena football's never been played in there, so that's something that I feel like everybody's looking forward to.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for like the box suite holders catching players in their laps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be right. He's gonna be right in the action with all the players.
So about the box suites, like talk a little bit about that. Like what's?
Yeah, your box suites, like you're literally, if you're in the box suites, you're literally closer to the action than me and you are right now. The walls, you know how thick the walls are?
Yeah.
And the box suites are smack up against the wall.
Yeah.
You can lean over and be on the field and touch the player as they go by. It's like, I literally seen a player jump up, catch the ball, and his feet clip the edge of the wall and land in the back of a box.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I mean, have you had the chance to play arena ball at all? Is this your first time?
No, I actually played with Keith and Richard.
Okay.
Richard in Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
Did you play in the CIF too, didn't you?
Yeah, I played in the CIF and I also played in the IFL. Out in New Mexico.
So y'all were the last team to beat the Omaha Beef? Was that this team?
That was this team. That was our Billings team.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll be the next.
That was the
team
team where we were winning 28-0 at halftime.
All your O-line went down?
All the O-linemen got hurt. Remember that when all the O-linemen got hurt? We ended up losing 28-40 something.
God, dude. What'd you end up injuring in that game?
I can't remember exactly what did I end up injuring?
Huh? It was your knee.
It was my knee.
Yep. He ended up actually tearing his knee that game. Yeah,
Damn,
surgery. That game ended the season. That game ended the season, yeah.
Dude, Tim, why are you cheesing so hard, bro?
No, I just be vibing.
Yeah. Okay.
That happened though, for real.
Yeah. How many injuries have you had, Doobie?
My first injury was last in Wyoming.
First major injury?
First major injury, like surgery.
Damn. How did it happen? Did somebody fall on your leg?
The truth?
Yeah, for real.
The backside tackle got beaten, and then the quarterback got slammed into the back, like right side of my leg. And I fell on it.
Yeah, man.
That's how I first tore my knee. I got 4 knee surgery. That's how I first I rolled upward.
What was that other, the old tackle in Georgia?
Pastor,
Got beat.
That
But he's
young guy
not sorry, he good.
Yeah, he's good. He was just young. He was just young.
He just got beat on that play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just young, fresh out of college. That was his first year in arena. Darnell Pastor.
Pastor. Shout out to Darnell because
He's good. Hey, he's retired already. He's a cop now. He's a cop now.
Mike's the only one that cheered for that. We love Mike though, but he's definitely the only one that cheered for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually invited him to come play for us. He's like, I would, but I literally just got my job as a police officer.
That's what's up.
I don't know, man. I feel like I want to bust heads for a little while and then become a cop.
Well, he said, after he played for us, he was playing. They have where he lives. There's a team, and but then he they got shut down. It was actually the team that
I'll take it.
Ocho Cinco, Albany.
He played, in the CFL, right?
Huh? Indoor. It's an IFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad Johnson played in the CFL for a little bit though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then he made the transition to IFL. I got you. Well, man, so we got 1, 2, 3. So first 2 games are exhibitions, correct?
That was the first one.
Just the first one.
Yep, and then we play the defending champs, Omaha Beef.
Damn, I don't know why I thought that was different.
You heard it like a million times last
No, but
episode.
listen. Y'all had me confused, bro, because y'all making it seem like, okay, first game February 21st. It's like, oh, we don't really count. I'm like, well, hold on a second. Like, all right. So the first game that really counts is against the defending champ.
Yeah. Yep. I said the first game is like Alabama playing. What would you say? Like Louisiana Monroe. That's what kind of game it's gonna be.
You shouldn't say that because ULM beat them.
This year?
Not this year. I'm talking about
Back in the day.
Back in the day. But
We got 2 Alabama fans right here.
Hey, UL Monroe had a good team this year, so
Yeah.
You're an Alabama fan, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm an Auburn fan, but I played at Southern Miss.
Oh yeah, of course. So you love them first.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much split down the middle
See,
of
like,
Alabama.
that's
Yeah.
what like Keith. We'll have 4 guys that play from Southern Miss on our team because that's where Keith goes from. That's where his school's at.
Yeah, that makes sense. So when's Brett Favre coming out?
We are trying to get him out for a game. I don't know. That's on Keith. When next time he's on the show, we have to ask him.
Yeah, you can't let him. Whoever your quarterback is, you can't let Brett touch his shoulder. You saw what happened to Dak Prescott, bro. Like, Dak Prescott's career went down the drain the moment that he met Brett Favre. It was horrible. Wait, what's that?
He said he put a curse on him.
He had to. That's the only explanation. The man didn't throw an interception for like 8 games. And then Brett Favre beats him and then he starts throwing interceptions. Like, tell me what that's about.
Yeah, quarterbacks are a huge Aaron Rodgers fan.
Well, in what way? Like the ayahuasca kind of way? Or like...
The football kind of way.
We're going to change that. Don't worry about it.
He wears number 12 and everything. That's why he always wears 12. He's a huge Aaron Rodgers fan.
Okay. This is the guy from Chicago.
Hey, he's from Chicago, yep.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
See, I do remember that aspect of it.
Yeah.
I mean, really and truly, though.
Well, he's from New Jersey, and he doesn't like any of the New Jersey teams.
Well, who's in New Jersey? Other than hockey
Giants.
and basketball.
Giants.
You got the Jets and the Giants.
Oh,
East
MetLife is
Rutherford.
in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
East Rutherford.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
They're nobodies. You ain't got to worry about them 2 teams anyway. So.
What is it?
The Giants and the Jets, yeah, we don't.
Wait, dude, what's your pro team, man?
Green Bay.
See, I'm figuring that out now.
Tatted and everything.
So we got to go down the line. What about you?
Your favorite NFL team?
You already know the New Orleans Saints.
Patriots.
All right.
49ers all day.
I mean, I'm the Raiders. I'm like our boy Russ. Bro.
Oh yeah, I'm a true American, so I like America's team. So. What's your favorite NFL team? What's your favorite NFL team?
I'm honestly a Texans fan from being down in Houston, but I've kind of grown up with Saints.
Yeah, somebody's got to like the Texans. Yeah.
Yeah, they take all of our old players we cut. They just take all those players.
What about you, bro?
You? I see, he's American. True American, yes.
Little man.
What about Little Man? Who do you like?
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
I never thought I would hear that ever in my life.
I was rooting for the Lions this year. They got it. I was rooting for Buffalo Bills too.
They forgot how to play when they played
The whole NFC North just, nah, bro.
Yep. The
It was
thing
over
is,
with.
see, I'm in a lose-lose situation because I can't stand the Eagles. If they all crash in the plane, I would have cried. Can't stand the Eagles. But I don't want the Chiefs to do a three-peat.
I do not want the Chiefs to win. No.
I don't want the Chiefs to do a three-peat, but I definitely don't want the Eagles to win. So it's just like I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Are we gonna talk about officiating?
Officiating?
We're gonna talk about it.
We can talk about officiating. Oh no, we're not definitely not gonna talk about that. Don't get Keith started on that. He'll jump on the show. If you start talking about
Bro, you made
the
it.
Chiefs officiating.
Hey, bro, you took a nap again?
Gotta get out, man. Gotta get out.
What's been going on with you? I haven't seen you in a week.
I've been doing good, putting in a little work, putting in a little time,
Cool.
Same old.
Did you look up? Did you find out who Tim Brown was?
Yeah, play receiver. Yeah, nice guy. Real
Probably
deal,
like
real deal
one of
nice.
the best to ever play
Yeah,
football.
yeah, real deal nice.
I would have more so understood like if you didn't know who like. Oh damn! Now I forgot his name. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, look at you. Look, let's check yours.
Who is the white boy they call Casper, man?
Casper, oh.
Blitnikoff.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. If you didn't know who Fred Blitnikoff was, I would have gave you a pass though. Yeah. Exactly. We weren't alive back then, but you were alive when Tim Brown was playing though.
Yeah.
You were like his age.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Toddler.
Maybe even younger.
Watch your head, buddy.
Okay. We got a lot of guests. Who's this fella?
That's one of Tank's players. He's one of our players.
Okay, cool.
Gonna make it.
Hey, bro. Man, introduce yourself, man. Who are you, bro?
I'm Larry Moon.
Larry Moon. All right, where have you played at?
For like what, like
yeah, high
college,
school,
high school,
all of it.
Okay, high school I went to Hamilton.
Yeah.
For my 8th grade through sophomore year. Then I transferred to Woodland my junior senior year.
Yeah.
And then from there I ended up going to University of Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
I ain't played there, but I was posted, but I had ended up leaving for personal reasons. And then I ended up going to Southern and Shreveport when they had a team out here.
Yeah.
And then I started playing semi-pro for LA Tigers.
What position do you play?
Athlete. Really.
Just all over the place.
Yeah.
That's what all these players, they all athlete.
You trying to line up on Doobie at defensive end, bro?
I just told him about Duke. I was like, hey, when you see one of our tackles our line, man, you gonna be like, nah, man, that he different. Like, he do backflips. He different.
Defense is tough. Going against him, defense is tough right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's tough.
Can you stand on the ground and do a backflip?
Oh yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
Yeah, he can too.
He can too. You don't believe it? I bet you $100 he can.
I'm pretty sure. If he can do it, I'm pretty sure he can.
Well, man, tell me, same thing. I'm getting to see a new player, so I ask all the new players the same question. Why do you enjoy the game of football? Why are you playing it?
I started loving the game of football when I was 7 years old. When I first started playing football. And ever since then, I always played up. And I never played like my age. They play older kids growing up.
Yeah.
So with that, me doing that kind of like elevated my game growing up. And I always played up.
Yeah.
That's basically about it.
Yeah. Hey, man, my dad and all my uncles are Woodlawn Knights, man, so that's cool to hear that. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, I went to Bossier, but yeah, everybody played at Woodlawn. It's a lot of good players that came out of Woodlawn, man.
For sure. I think in 2018, my graduating class, we had 11 signings.
Yeah.
My senior year, we had 11 signings.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy too. My dad was telling me about the other day. You had, because that's where, I mean, if you go way back, that's where Joe Ferguson came out of. That's where Terry Bradshaw came out of. But they actually had another guy that went to Vietnam. He passed away before them, but they said he was even better than Ferguson and Bradshaw when he played quarterback at Woodlawn. So what's even crazier is that you really almost had 3 franchise quarterbacks come out of Shreveport, out of Woodlawn. Like it's a huge talent pool for sure. And that's something too that y'all are talking about. Like, y'all basically could have made a whole team out of just dudes from Shreveport.
Yeah, we were just talking about the other day if actually big guys would show up and stuff like that. We just don't have any good, any decent old linemen show up to tryouts. But besides that, all those skill positions and stuff, we could probably made a team out of Louisiana. There's so much talent.
I mean, dude, in every district up here, I mean, if you look at high school play, like, you can go to Airline any given night, Parkway any given night, Woodlawn, Huntington, any of them, watch a game and be like...
we're going to have one of the best wide receivers in the league, and he's from Shreveport.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just as entertaining as watching D2, D3 football, bro. I mean, it's just like... a lot of speed, a lot of hard hits. It's crazy.
I'm from Texas, so I the same way. We get more football.
Y'all got way more per capita, though, bro.
True.
Way more per capita.
I'm just saying, the fans-wise, we'll get some. A lot of times we'll be competing with those college games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll have 24,000+ people at high school games.
I mean, the fact that people in the Permian Basin fill out those stadiums alone is what's crazy to me. I can understand filling out a stadium in Dallas, but you're in the desert filling out a damn football stadium, like, that's crazy to me, man. But yeah, man. So I want to know a little bit more about you, because there's another question I'll ask all the players. What's the most difficult thing that you faced in your playing career, and how'd you overcome it?
I'll probably say after I left college, my first year. After I left college my first year, it was kind of like hard for me to get in contact with other coaches to try to still pursue what I was trying to do, was finish what I started. But I can never get in contact with the right coaches, or when I did get in contact with coaches, it was probably probably I had to be on my own type. Like, they weren't trying to offer no scholarships or any of that. I really just paid attention to my film, because I had some extra great film, and they really just bypassed it. So I kept trying until it got to the point where I just said forget it. And then I had tried out for semi-pro. That's how I ended up coming across Coach T. Will. And ever since I started playing semi-pro, it's kind of like brought back the love of the game for me. And I had the time where I had my days where I wanted to give up, but I got kids, and I still feel like it's still an opportunity where I can just elevate my game. Whether even if I don't make it to the NFL or anything, I still feel like I can elevate to other levels of the game.
So you just tried out. That's your connection with all them. You didn't know Richie or any of them beforehand?
He wasn't one of the guys we recruited. He tried out.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. Because you knew everybody else at the table, right?
I knew these two we recruited. Everybody else here tried out.
So you walked on the field as well? Yeah.
I didn't try out.
Oh, no, you didn't?
I didn't try out.
You should have, bro. I mean, what happened?
I'm too old, man. Too old.
You got like one game left in you.
That's what everybody said. You remember when all the linemen went down? They're trying to put me in. My knees were hurt.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you gotta play. I was like, you're gonna have to pay me 5 times as much as you pay all these players.
Too much of a hazard. So first away game, what do we got?
Boise, Idaho.
Oh yeah, you talking about getting up there? How y'all gonna get up there, man?
We're flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now y'all talking about doing bus or maybe flying?
Yeah. The rest of the game we'll bus. We got a bus, but we have our own bus. We'll take out for our shorter games, but our longer bus trips, we got a company that has all the seats turned into sleepers, turned into beds, so all the players will have beds.
And coaches, right?
Yeah, there are 32 beds. 32 beds on the bus.
Wow, bro. So it's like a double decker. It's got to be.
Triple decker. There's 3 beds. There's 3 beds. There's 32 beds all the way. Yep.
Wait, what did he say?
He said comfortability. I'm telling you. Hey, you remember our first year, the hockey bus? There's a hockey team. They had an old bus. They took out some seats, put some love seats there. But it was. I only rode it one time. It was the most uncomfortable thing I ever rode in my life.
Yeah. Sounds like a party bus is what that sounds like.
After the game, it pretty much was. It pretty much was.
Yeah. So logistically, is the furthest y'all have to go is Idaho?
Idaho, yeah.
So you got Nebraska, you got Idaho, and who else you got?
Idaho, then we have to go to Wheeling, West Virginia. And then we go to Carolina, Beaumont, Omaha, in Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia.
Yep.
Amarillo, okay.
Amarillo is no more.
Oh, Amarillo is no more. When did that happen?
They had a young owner. He's trying to run his team off a $100,000 budget.
That makes no sense.
Yes, and so he felt like he found out he wasn't going to do that, so he tried to sell his team for $150,000 to a guy. And he was all in for buying it. He thought he was going to spend another $150,000. He thought he was going to spend $300,000 because he had a $150 budget. And he found out how much it really cost to run a team.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm not buying a team because I'm not going to have enough time to get the corporate partners I need to get because they didn't have no corporate partners or any money like that. And so they kicked it out.
Was that like last week? When did that happen?
Yep, it happened. Happened Friday.
Wow. Okay. All right. So I mean, outside of Omaha, what team really concerns you the most, and who really has the most stacked roster?
Well, Sioux City. Sioux City, they're pretty good, but we don't play them.
Yeah.
And until playoffs. And besides them, probably Columbus. Yeah. So they're a pretty solid team and stuff, and their organization's also been around for a while too.
So where's Columbus, Georgia?
Huh?
Where's Columbus, Georgia?
He'll know when he gets there.
You'll know when you get there? I have no idea.
South of Atlanta.
It's like a suburb of Atlanta?
No, it's just
A good bit south of Atlanta? Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, what you need, bro?
Just sit right there.
I think Doobie's trying to eat. You trying to eat, bro? Oh, okay.
She looked it up for us.
Love y'all.
southwest of Atlanta.
Oh, it's like almost on the border of Alabama right there. Okay. So pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
Close to Auburn.
It's close to Auburn. When y'all play Columbus, Georgia. Yeah.
So we were discussing, what's your favorite NFL team?
New England
Patriots.
So we got two Patriots. What did you say last week? So we got two Saints, two Cowboys, two Patriots. You gave me the Lions. What did you say?
49ers and the Lions.
And Duba said Packers. We stand alone, bro.
Yeah, you and Russell.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give Doobie the Green Bay. I mean, I like Jordan Love. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me feel good to say that I played against Morris Claiborne. No, my bad. Not him. Tre'Davious White.
I played against him my freshman year.
Yeah.
That's who stopped me from starting. Shout out Mike Green. Real deal.
Yeah, we beat them 33-0 though, so that made me feel really good. but he went on to the NFL, and I'm doing a podcast in a brewery right now. So I mean, you know,
they're just like us. I played against Najarius Lee. He played for Kansas City. Then he went to the Titans. I played against Marquez Stevenson.
Yeah.
Of course. Who else came out in 16? The other guy from Minden, he ended up going to was it Auburn? Not Auburn. It was Ole Miss.
Yeah.
He played D-line for Ole Miss. He came out of Cam. His name Cam, I think. Cam or Zaire or something like that. I played against a lot of athletes that went D1 that's in pros right now. Jackpot played for Green Bay. Yeah, he went to Woodline. Aaron Roberson went down there to Tech. Played against him too. So I played against a lot of high players. Came out of Shreveport and St.
So who's the toughest guy you've ever played against, in your perspective?
I mean, from a standpoint as a running back, I'd say it'll have to be DeMonte DeMonte Hall. He went to North Dakota.
Yeah.
He ran for 5 to 6 touchdowns against us. And that was our senior night. And they embarrassed us. When I say North Dakota embarrassed, but we had the playoffs. We had the playoffs like next week. We had to play big in the playoffs the next week. So, I mean, we really knew what it was. But yeah, I say DeMonte Hall. That was about the only person that really just put up numbers on us against me as a player in high school anyway.
Yeah. They always hurt my soul when I see people lose on senior night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, it really hurt my soul to see that. But I mean, I really can't say a whole lot. I started at airline. We were really bad back in the day. But transition to Bossier wasn't so bad.
You guys did Bossier?
Yeah. Wasn't so bad. You got everybody wanting to eat now. Well, man, tell me a little bit more about your playing career, bro. Like in terms of who's some pretty formidable opponents, guys you played against?
Sure. Nobody real specific. I was able to play alongside Darius Washington. He plays for the Ravens right now.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He plays strong safety for him. He went to TCU. Jarvis, he was over at Evangel with me. He played Oklahoma State. Then his senior year, he went over and beat Alabama over at LSU.
Yeah.
Picked him off the end zone. I think he went to the Jets, but I haven't seen him playing. Man, I ain't got the crazy rap sheet he's got playing against crazy talent. But I mean, I'm sure it's coming with this league and with this team. I'm excited, man. I'll show out though. I'll do my own thing.
Yeah, we get. I guess we get spoiled in Louisiana and Texas. I don't know. It's like it's a little bit disproportionate.
It's more Jersey. He's the basketball, huh? We get spoiled. We get spoiled about football down in Texas and Louisiana. I said you're more of a basketball state, aren't you?
Hey, remember I went to high school in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I ain't even gonna begin to ask you. Nah, yeah, dog. Like, didn't Florida have the most people in the NFL?
Florida and Texas.
Yeah.
But Florida got it still, yeah.
LSU got a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
I ain't gonna lie. All the down south, like Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, Cali last to me.
Yeah.
You get one every blue moon in Cali that's a real dog, real baller. Them states I just named, you can go to a 5A, 4A, you getting 5 stars out of it.
Yeah.
So imagine the 6A, 8A school.
Well, I know kids when I went to high school with, didn't start at my high school, moved somewhere up north and was like one of their best players.
Yeah.
And he had a chance of making the team with us, but he moved up north and he was one of their best players.
Yeah. Well, Doobie, it actually brings up a great question for me because from a physical stand, I mean, the physical aspect of it is obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be physically in shape and you have to be physically above a lot of people more often than not in the game of football in order to be successful. But what, from a mental standpoint, would you say is at least one of, if not a few of the most important things from a mental standpoint that makes somebody stand out and be able to play at a professional level?
Take the publicity, be able to handle shit talking from the crowd, other people, the coaches. You know, when you mess up, don't dwell on that one play. Because if you do, you'll mess up the whole game.
Yeah.
Being humble and having a short memory.
You got to keep going. Yeah, that's the best way to add a short memory in that case. Don't dwell on that moment. You got a whole 4 quarters and maybe a overtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like what I was on 2 weeks ago. I said about being humble, you gotta learn how to take in criticism from fans, like I say, coaches, players, no matter who it is. But you can't always be tough on yourself.
Well, that's the biggest issue. I think as nowadays, as society, players are soft. I got coaches screaming in my face, grabbing my helmet.
Yeah.
Like he even cussing me out and stuff like that. I respect that more than like, oh, just try better next time.
Yeah.
Like it's all right as long as you're trying hard. I can't stand that. I'll never treat myself like that. I'd rather have the meanest coach in the world.
They gonna get a rude awakening with Russ on that field.
Yeah, Keith is nice off the nice.
On the field, I'm telling you, different.
I'm about to find out. I'm about to be filming, bro.
Like I said, I've never seen a game where he hasn't. When I played for him, I've lost 3 games my entire career. He's broken a clipboard every single game. Besides the one game, we bought him a metal clipboard. And he literally threw it away. He said, "Don't ever bring me a metal clipboard." We were beating a team, I like by 60. And it was like in the 4th quarter, and he still broke his clipboard.
Bro, I'm for real when I say this, and I want to do this because we're sponsoring y'all.
Yeah.
Can I bring me and the crew out with all my cameras and we do a mic'd up, like Russ mic'd up?
Hey, can we do a keep Russ mic'd up on the sidelines?
Hey, what's that old Netflix series? The JUCO. Last Chance U.
Last Chance, or like Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
I really want to do it, man. Well, y'all need promo material anyway. I'm going to do that, but I really want to do that. I want to mic. I want to mic people up in all the home games.
Yeah, we can mic players up here in the game. We can mic players up.
Mic some of the players.
How you do sideline sounds? The sideline sounds and stuff?
Y'all see how Saban be snapping at players?
Yeah. Yeah.
Real talk.
Man, it's like that clip of Saban at LSU. And who was his offensive coordinator? You know what I'm talking about? That clip where him and his offensive coordinator they're snapping.
Which one? It done happened multiple times.
Nah, it's a specific clip. I'll show it to you after the podcast. But bro, like I've never seen on national television no coach lose their mind like that in my life.
Face red in the mud.
I mean, acting like he's finna kill somebody.
It was worse than the old Buddy, where Buddy and the referee had to fight on the Last Chance U.
Nah.
You didn't watch that?
I ain't watched that one. No.
Go watch that football series. They talking about Buddy. He did the. He didn't do the. It was in Mississippi. It was in the East Mississippi area.
Yeah. Man, yeah, we're definitely gonna do some Hard Knocks type stuff for sure. But per usual, what we do every week, we end up shooting the breeze, and then we get to about an hour. So it's shout out time again. So y'all go around the table. We'll start Richie. Just shout out for the week.
You guys want to shout out Red Wolf Media again for doing this for us. And shout out all the fans. Stuff like that. We're ready. Less than 20 days. Less than 20 days until kickoff and stuff. So I want to shout out all the fans. Hope to see you back out the house.
16 days to be specific.
And I'm with Digital Gym, and we have screens all over Shreveport and Bossier, and we'll have them out at the games as well. And keep an eye out throughout Shreveport and Bossier while you are eating, playing, and shopping for all of our ads.
Sweet. Yeah, bro.
I can bring it over the question.
Oh yeah, give a shout out, bro. Whatever you want to shout out.
Shout out to my mom. I love you, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Darius, Big D.
Shout out to the team, man, for giving me the opportunity.
I always shout out y'all, shout out to y'all, shout out to my players, my teammates, shout out to my friends back at home, and also shout out to my little sister. I love you, baby.
First and foremost, shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my teammates, the coaching staff, and the fan base.
I want to shout out to my wife for allowing me the opportunity to come do this with the team and the other coaches. And a big shout out to the men and women of the boy, the blue line, the red line, fire departments and police departments. They're keeping the city safe and allowing us to do it here. A lot of support from them.
First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to God and shout out to all the coaches for giving me this opportunity, and shout out to Mama.
Love you, sure, bro.
Shout out to God, man. Wouldn't be here without him. Shout out to my family, my new team, and then shout out to all the fans that played this year, man.
Shout out to the team. I'm glad y'all are here. Looking forward to a good season. Coaches, thank you for letting us partner with you. My family, we're ready for a good season at Fairway Carts.
You got anything, bro?
Shit.
Come on.
Get it out.
Are you gonna come to our kids camp? You gonna play? What place come to football
See how
camp?
the dates are. See how they line up with basketball or football. We got.
March 15th is also, we're having March 15th. We'll be having our kids camp, so you come out, learn how to play some football from these fellas.
I might.
What position you playing football?
Quarterback.
Quarterback? So you get to learn.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, if we don't have anything else, we'll see y'all next week. We got one more episode next week before game week.
Yes, exciting game week.
Episode 7 will be game week. I'm excited, man.